This man said that there is a 90% chance that nayeon loves him, and a 10% chance that she hates him, but is too stupid to reject him. hoerangae! Before we start, I would like to say that I will not be including his name or any photos or videos of him in the video, although I will be including a few quotes of an interview that he did. I'll leave the interview in the description. It's a great watch and the interviewer did a great job. hoerangae! Recently, Protect Nayeon was trending on Twitter as her well-known stalker had made his way back to Korea. If you don't know, back in October of 2019, this man traveled to Korea to quote-unquote confess his feelings for Nayeon. He posted a video walking around areas where Nayeon would allegedly frequent in, alongside a video confessing his feelings for her. Obviously, fans were quick to make JYP aware of the situation and to spread the word around, trending hashtags and emailing JYP to make sure that they were taking action. However, this does not stop him. He started to work even harder, contacting people around Nayeon and posting even more and more videos about her. hoerangae! In January of 2020, he was able to make his way onto a flight where he sat one row behind the Twice members. The girls were on a flight from Japan back to Korea, and he claims that he got all of this info from an insider and even flew to Korea and Japan just to make sure that the flight was correct. During the flight, he got up and approached the members with the intention to give Nayeon a letter. Luckily, their managers were there and stopped him from doing so. Although they caused a scene on the plane, the Twice members were physically unharmed. Following this, Nayeon posted this on her story, and multiple articles were released about the situation, which led to JYP and Nayeon herself filing for a restraining order, which was later withdrew due to administrative issues. hoerangae! You would think that after JYP and Nayeon filed for a restraining order, he would stop, but it only got worse. He ended up posting Twice member Chaeyoung's number on Twitter, which led to her making this post. Following this, of course, he made even more videos, expressed how JYP as a company was trying to hold him back and that he believed that Nayeon wanted to be with him, but the company was stopping her. He even compares Nayeon to Jihyo, Momo, and Chaeyoung, who have all been seen in public relationships, and says how their quote, marketability gets affected by dating. During this time though, JYP staff were obviously working under the radar. When he visited the company after all this happened, the staff told him that he could come back in 2 weeks and they would let him see her or approach her. However, they spent those 2 weeks to prepare security, and when he returned after those 2 weeks, the security were released on him. hoerangae! Now, this is a very unwell man, obviously, but some of the things he said have to be addressed and are clearly very problematic and concerning. One thing he said was that he was very convinced that Nayeon would not resign and that she would happily leave the company and be with him when her contract ended. However, when the news came out that all Twice members resigned, he believed that the only reason why she stayed in the group was because the rest of the members resigned, and that he was upset that Nayeon did not contact him about that. He said that if Nayeon is secretly dating somebody, he would harm her, saying that nobody does more for Nayeon than himself, not even her sisters, best friends, or her mother. He's also made many racist and sexist remarks about people in general. And the cherry on top is that he claims that if Nayeon does not want to be with him or is dating somebody else and doesn't give him his quote-unquote clarity, that she must repay him the 3 million euros and the 3 years that he spent trying to get an answer from her. hoerangae! As of right now, obviously the situation has not been resolved in any way. It's actually only gotten worse. He's still in Korea trying to confess to Nayeon. But not only that, he has actually gotten a hold of Junghyun's phone number, and she even came out to ask him to stop bothering her. Protect Nayeon is still trending sometimes, and that leads us to the question of if we should give him the attention or not. I think that if we do take his platform away, he will still continue to stalk Nayeon, and him recording every single movement of his could be useful in like a police investigation if JYP wants to go that way. I understand why people don't want to give him a platform just because he is a very dangerous person doing a lot of wrong things. That being said though, I don't think we should be bullying him on any social media. I know there's a lot of like memes and stuff going around, but I feel like we should just be nice. Clearly, this is a very dangerous man. He has said that he currently takes quetiapine, which is a medication used to treat schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, and major depressive disorder. So as we can see, he is a very unstable man who evidently through the interview that he did is very easy to anger. So for your safety, please do not interact with him. If you want to be helpful, JYP has contact emails where you can send in your concern and any updates. I know a lot of people on Twitter have been doing that. They have like layouts and everything. Just look for it on Twitter. But I'm sure JYP has this under control. They've had this done many times. There was the time where somebody showed up at Mina's house in Japan and left a letter. Chui was bombarded by fans after a hotel leaked her info out. This stuff kind of happens all the time. I feel like this is just a very serious case, and obviously everybody's probably got this under control. But hopefully he gets like banned from Korea or like traveling or something. But that is all from me today. Do all the things you're supposed to do on YouTube, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Clearly, I should become an idol because I can sing. But that's everything for me today. Please be respectful in the comments or else I will just block you. And as Hoshi always says, hoerangae!